Okay, good morning to one and all. In the last class we have discussed about tranquilizers definition. Tranquilizers meaning is said to be the drugs or the chemicals that are used to relieve mental stress or anxiety, or you can say that some mental diseases, the chemicals are used, they are known as tranquilizers. There are a number of tranquilizers, or they are also known as antidepressants. Best example is noradrenaline. Noradrenaline. It is a nurse controlling or maintaining the drug. Meprobamate, Equanil, and some other barbituric acid derivatives. They are nothing but veronal, amytal, sequenal, and various drugs are said to be used to act as tranquilizers, or you can say that they are antidepressant drugs. Okay. What are tranquilizers and give example. Examples are many of them. You have to choose any one or two for indicating those suitable examples. Come to know another that drug is known as analgesics. What do you mean that term analgesics? Analgesics are nothing but the drugs, they reduce pain. They reduce or abolish pain without causing any effect on consciousness, or you can say that mental confusion. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಏನು ಇಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿ ಪೇನನ್ನು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಎನಾಲ್ಜೆಸಿಕ್ಸ್. Analgesics, two classes. Those two classes are, one is non-narcotic analgesics, another is narcotic analgesics. Non-narcotic analgesics, best example is said to be aspirin and paracetamol. Aspirin, it has many of the advantages, or is most effective, and it acts as said to be anti-clotting. That means ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಕ್ಲಾಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಸ್ಪಿರಿನ್ ಐತಿ. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ that can be prevented by using this aspirin. That means it thins that blood, or it prevents the coagulation of blood. Come to know next is said to be narcotic. Narcotic, somewhat it is said to be dangerous. Addictive drugs ಅಂತ ಕರಿತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಒನ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ತಗೋಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಲೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತೈತಿ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ routine one. We are said to be some abnormal cases. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ನಾರ್ಕೋಟಿಕ್ ಆರ್ ಅಡಿಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. Well known that drugs are said to be morphine, heroin and codeine ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. And after that tranquilizers, analgesics, one more is very important, that is known as antibiotics. Antibiotics, or altogether that is said to be antimicrobials ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿಬಹುದು. Antimicrobials means microorganisms ದಿಂದ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಆಂಟಿಮೈಕ್ರೋಬಯಾಲ್ಸ್, ಆರ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಈಸ್ antibiotics ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. The drugs or the chemicals used to treat the infectious diseases causing by microorganisms. For the treatment of infectious diseases caused by microorganisms, which are said to be microorganisms, they may be virus, they may be fungi, they may be bacteria ಇರಬಹುದು. Well known virus, or you can say that COVID-19 worldwide, that is said to be one of the infectious disease that is caused by the microorganism. That microorganism is said to be called as corona. Like that, various infectious diseases can be prevented by using the drugs called as antibiotics. Antibiotics, there are of again two types. One is said to be bactericidal and another is said to be bacteriostatic. Bactericidal means those microorganisms are completely abolished or killed by the chemicals. The chemicals are said to be penicillin ಇರಬಹುದು, ಅಮೈನೋಗ್ಲೈಕೋಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಆಫ್ಲೋಕ್ಸಾಸಿನ್ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಇವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಗಳನ್ನು ಅಥವಾ ಆ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಉಂಟಾಗ್ತಿರ್ತೈತಲ್ಲ ಅಂಥ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಅದರ ಗ್ರೋತನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ antibiotics. They are called as bactericidal. Best examples are penicillin, aminoglycosides, ofloxacin. Okay, and we are stopping or inhibiting the growth, that is known as bacteriostatic. Bacteriostatic. Static means inhibit the growth of those microorganisms. The best examples are said to be erythromycin, tetracycline, chloramphenicol. These are nothing but static. That means bacteriostatic. The growth, how much part of that bacteria is said to be present in the body, that can be measured by one term or expressed it is by one unit called as spectrum. ಅದರ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಗೈತಿ ಅಂತ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಯೂನಿಟಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ರಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. Therefore, there are three types of spectrums. One is said to be broad spectrum antibiotics. Broad spectrum antibiotics. Suppose ನಮಗೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಟೈಫಾಯ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಕೇಸಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಜ್ವರ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಆ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತೈತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಾಗ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಐತಿ ಅಥವಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಾಗ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಐತಿ ಅಂತ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಯೂನಿಟ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ರಮ್. ಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ರಮ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವೈಡ್ ರೇಂಜನ್ನು ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಅದು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗಾಗೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುವ ಆ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ರಮ್ ಆಂಟಿಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಡಿಫೈನ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಆಂಟಿಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ಸ್ which kill or inhibit a wide range gram-positive or gram-negative bacteria. Okay, that is effective against the antibiotic which is effective against wide range gram-positive and wide range gram-negative bacteria. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿಯೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗಾಗಿಯೂ ಜ್ವರ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ತೈತಿ ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ, ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿಯೂ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೈಡ್ ರೇಂಜ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಬ್ರಾಡ್ ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ರಮ್ ಆಂಟಿಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ಸ್. The antibiotics are the drugs which kill or inhibit a wide range gram-positive or gram-negative bacteria. Best example for this broad spectrum antibiotic is said to be chloramphenicol. Okay, like that narrow spectrum antibiotics. Narrow spectrum antibiotics, these are effective against only, not wide range. It is said to be simply gram-positive and gram-negative. ಅದರ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ನ್ಯಾರೋ ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ರಮ್ antibiotics which are effective against gram-positive or gram-negative bacteria. Best example is said to be penicillin Z. Come to know next is said to be limited spectrum. Limited is said to be ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಬೋದು. These type of antibiotics which are effective against a single organism called as you can say that it is limited spectrum antibiotics. Okay, so like that there are various types of antibiotics are used when the control of microorganisms growth is said to be over or it is said to be very low cases. ಅದರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಈ ಥರ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಆ್ಯಂಟಿಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ಸನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇನ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ್ಯಂಟಿ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬಯಾಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಕರಿತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಟಿಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ಸನ್ನು ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಟಿಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ಸ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಮಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಆ್ಯಂಟಿ ಡಿಸ್ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್. and antiseptics. Antiseptics. Okay. No, very well. Anti-disinfectants. ಅದೇ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅದರ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಕಿಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ಹಿಬಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆಂಟಿ ಡಿಸ್ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್. Those anti-disinfectants are nothing but again you can say that these are the chemicals or drugs used for the treatment of infectious microorganisms. Best example is said to be tincture of iodine. Tincture of iodine. What do you mean the term tincture of iodine? It is said to be around 2 to 3% of iodine that is in a mixture of alcohol and water. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ tincture of iodine. Like that iodoform is also iodoform. It is also said to be one of the antiseptic ಅಂತ ಕರೀಬಹುದು. These are nothing but antiseptics. And next is said to be Dettol. Dettol is a mixture of chloroxylenol and terpenol. Chloroxylenol and you can say that it is terphenyl. Chloroxylenol plus terphenyl. It is another antiseptic. Okay, iodoform, you know the formula, that is CHI3. All these are said to be some of the antiseptic. Wounded part ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಹಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಅದು ಆಂಟಿಸೆಪ್ಟಿಕ್. ನಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಂಟೇಕ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ wounded part ಅಥವಾ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಸೈಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್. Anti-disinfectants. What are these anti-disinfectants? Like floor cleaning, ಫಿನೈಲ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕ್ಲೋರಿನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಈ ಥರ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ. ಫಿನಾಲ್, ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ that phenol is said to be about 0.3%. 0.2% solution of phenol. 0.2% solution of phenol. It is nothing but acting as anti-disinfectant. Similarly, 0.2 to 0.3% of chlorine, that is also acting as anti-disinfectants. Okay, you can say in another word, for cleaning purpose. Which microorganisms they are causing the diseases, you have to clean by using such of the chemicals. They are nothing but anti-disinfectants. Okay, antiseptics means wounded part. ಯಾವುದು ಬೇಕಾದ wounded part ನಾವು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಆಂಟಿಸೆಪ್ಟಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿಬೋದು. ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೋತನ್ನು ಕಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಪ್ರಿವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ಹಿಬಿಟ್ ದಟ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ you can say that it comes under antimicrobials. ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ದಿಂದ ಉಂಟಾಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಡಿಸೀಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಕ್ಯೂರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಆಂಟಿ-ಫರ್ಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಡ್ರಗ್. ಆಂಟಿ-ಫರ್ಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಡ್ರಗ್ or drugs. Best you know the word fertility means there is a production. Okay, to control the increased population by using chemicals known as anti-fertility drugs. Okay, population increase agidre what the problems we are suffering, social problems, we all know that. Therefore that can be controlled by using some of the chemicals or drugs. They are called as anti-fertility drugs. Okay, best example is said to be here. It is called Novastrol. nostril. Its chemical name is said to be ethynyl stadiol. Ethynyl estradiol. Estradiol. Okay. Novestrol. Its name is ethynyl estradiol. And one more is said to be norethindrone. Norethindrone. It is another anti-fertility drug that is used for controlling population. Okay, so once again I will recall the therapeutic action of the drugs. Those are said to be, one is antacid. Antacids are nothing but they are fighting against acidity, and second is said to be antihistamines, third is said to be tranquilizers, fourth is antimicrobials. In that antimicrobials you have to come about antibiotics. There are of two types. One is said to be bactericidal and bacteriostatic. There are various examples like that. There are measured by using spectrum, that is broad spectrum, and it is said to be narrow spectrum as well as limited spectrum antibiotics. After that we will move on in that same case antimicrobials, anti-disinfectants and antiseptics. Antiseptics, best example you have to take Dettol or Furacin, ಸೋಫ್ರಾಮೈಸಿನ್, ಈ ಥರ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವೆಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯಂಟಿಸೆಪ್ಟಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೋಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೋದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟಿಂಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಯೋಡಿನ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಯೋಡೋಫಾರ್ಮ. ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೇಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಟಿಸೆಪ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, and anti-disinfectants are said to be some of the dilute solutions like phenol. It's 0.2%, 0.3% of phenol is nothing but acting as anti-disinfectant. As well chlorine solution is said to be again anti-disinfectant. And last point is said to be anti-fertility. Anti-fertility is nothing but the chemicals they are fight against to controlling the population. Okay, best examples are said to be novestrol or ethynyl estradiol. And next is said to be norethindrone. Okay, we'll come to know next part, that is said to be how chemicals are useful for our ಡೇ ಟು ಡೇ ಲೈಫ್. ಆ ಫುಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಥವಾ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ.